Hi, I'm Elisabeth Brown, founder of Coco Labelle, Mauritian and Caribbean catering and events company. So I am a client of Chantel Sachanna, and I'm excited to be on the 10-week program. This has been a life-changing or career-changing program for me and my company. Together, Chantel and I have achieved um, broken down boundaries that I thought I was putting up for myself. We've achieved goals that I never thought were even possible. And I'm really excited to share this journey with you today. So I was looking for a coach. Subconsciously, I think I was looking for a coach because I'd been following a lot of people online in America predominantly. There were a lot in America. They've written a lot of books. There were all these beautiful, powerful women, and they were all talking about mentoring and coaching, so many businesses and how people were really, turning into millionaires and having these amazing, successful businesses from having a business coach and mentor. And I really thought to myself, how come we don't have access to that in the UK? What's up with that? Where are they? Why don't we have these amazing women, telling us what we need to do, how we need to do it, empowering us? And I just thought to myself, I really need that in my life. I need that in my career because I know that I'm going somewhere really good. I had that confidence in me. I had built my little food truck career, which is exactly what it is. I started doing Caribbean and Mauritian food along with my husband, and we did small little gigs and we did small little events, funerals and birthday parties, and we moved on to having a food truck where we did markets and festivals, and we just started to climb, and I just knew that I was at that point that I just needed to go that little bit further. But there was always so much holding me back, so much, like Chantel will tell you, that you sabotage yourself in your mind, in your spirit, because one, you probably prefer to stay safe and do the things that and so many things are scary out there. And I just knew that I needed someone to take me to that next step. Then Instagram, I find this beautiful woman in Birmingham, and I'm like, hold on a minute. We have got one of these. We've got somebody amazing who is championing, empowering women and men. But for me, I took it that they weren't, but she was empowering women, and she had this brilliant, amazing story behind her. And I just loved her vibration. I loved her know-how. I loved what she was speaking about. And I thought, she's in Birmingham. I'm not going to be able to see her or reach her. And, I thought about it so much and followed her so much and watched all her live streaming videos on Instagram and looked at all her pictures. And I feel like I practically called it, because next thing you know, she was doing a free event in Croydon. So for me, being based near London, that was perfect for me. I told my husband, hold the kids, please. I'm going to see Chantel. I've been following her for a while, and this is just going to be epic. I get to see her in real life. I felt like I was going to see a star. And when I got there, I really was not disappointed. She is the amazing, empowering, beautiful, stunning, intelligent, and well-spoken lady that I was expecting to meet. And I was really blown away. And amongst lots of newbie entrepreneurs next to me, we were all, really wowed by her talks. And it didn't take me long to realize that, I knew that I needed her on my side to make the difference in my business that I really wanted to see and that I knew that I deserved. I didn't want to be held back anymore. Of course, it was going to be a financial cost to me, but I worked bloody hard and I really wanted to put my money to something, of good use. So I just had to take that leap of faith on her and on myself and actually do it. And it's been amazing. I'm so glad I did it, because in the back of my mind, I went there with the thought that I wanted to achieve something that there was no reason I could achieve it. Somebody had let me know that in the healthcare sector, they were looking for Caribbean caterers, and there was no way that I could possibly, be in competition to do that. But with Chantel on my side, she gave me so much confidence. She lit up the fire in me that was probably just burning really, really low. And she helped me on a weekly basis with things like planning, visualizations, affirmations, looking at numbers, really making sure that I'm making safe and, good, responsible decisions, looking at different ways, brainstorming on how I could achieve what I wanted, who had access to that, what experts were out there. And it was just such a brilliant week by week format to keep me driven, to keep me going, because as you all know, as entrepreneurs, it's so difficult. 1 minute you're really riding high, and the next minute you could just be like, why am I doing this? And so to have somebody with you on your side, championing you and believing in you when sometimes you can, not believe in yourself, just made all the difference. And 3 months later, I was awarded the contract into the healthcare sector that I wanted, that I worked hard on, that I pitched for, that I helped visualize about, that I used all the tools that Chantel had given me in order to make that a reality. I took something that was in my mind and visualized so hard, day after day, night after night. I just saw the things that Chantel was telling me to see. I was raising my vibrations to get really high so that I know that I deserved that goal that I wanted to smash. And then in 3 months' time, we smashed that goal and I got the contract. And I cannot believe it. I can believe it and I can't believe it. So I'm super, super, super grateful to Chantel for her hard work in me, and not just in me, in many, many women and men out there, for, giving us so much of her light and sharing that light and that power with us. I've just got some few notes about how Chantel's style of coaching is. You can really expect warm, caring, and empowering feel from her. This is a commitment that you make to each other. It's not just you're spending money and expecting some kind of service from her. This is sort of like a relationship that you build together, because you're reaching those goals together. You're climbing that mountain together. And when you get to the top of that mountain, you're celebrating together. And that for me was just so priceless. And I'm really happy that I joined. So thank you, Chantel.